Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
As soon as the president finishes the State of the Union, we'll have some sound clips from it.
Oh, no.
I expect that any minute now.
Well,
of course, we expected it 12 hours ago.
Yes, we did.
Record set.
Yeah, he did. He did set the record as we predicted. What, an hour and 48 minutes, technically, I believe?
Well, the official Blaze time.
Long.
The official Blaze time is 1:47:34.5.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
That was good, though, man.
Way over, wasn't it?
Was
at
good.
148. It was great. Yeah, it was really good. It was a little bit contentious in parts, and I guess it should be, because he pointed out multiple times that these leftist idiots won't even applaud America.
Right.
They won't applaud for American victories.
Yeah.
They won't applaud for common sense. They won't. They just won't do it. And he did.
He put him on the spot, man.
Put him on the spot.
I mean, this should have been a no-brainer.
I mean, this was brilliant because he showed, okay, this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with people who won't even prioritize Americans over illegals.
Right.
Cut 23. Which goes a little something like this.
So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support.
Okay.
The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
That should be so easy.
Let's put him on record.
Look at it.
Put him on record.
Just sitting on their hands.
Awesome. Wow.
And this applause goes on and on and on.
Yep.
And
they'll sit on their hands as always.
And I love how he finally points him at. Look at him. He's just staring over there at him. He just knows. Look at this. I love that.
See? I give you the Democrats. Sitting on their fat butts, refusing to stand for that. Okay? Because they don't prioritize
Correct.
American citizens. They don't. And they've proven that time and again.
Of all the things to sit
Right.
and not stand for.
Yep.
I hope every American absorbs that.
I hope so.
And because as you're watching this go on for 2 minutes of applause.
Yeah.
It's interesting we don't get the rundown of everyone sitting. You just
Right.
see the, they don't give the close-up
That's the other
of
thing.
who's sitting.
I wanted to see faces.
I did too.
And we didn't get it until the very end. We see Mark Kelly just begging for the applause to
Boy,
stop.
and I watched him speak yesterday too. What a douche.
He is so in love with himself.
So,
There you
look
go.
at him. There he is.
Yeah, we need to see everyone.
I wish the statement
that.
was on the screen, like a graphic that's saying,
Man.
They're refusing to
Democrats
stand for
refuse
America.
to stand for Americans
Right.
over illegals. Yeah.
I don't know how you get around that.
We're not going to stand just because he asked us to.
Right.
I guess that's what they'll say. I don't know.
I mean, they were there. They were there under protest to begin with.
Right.
But, I mean, they were just saying that they were going to be there because it was their, they believed that it was their duty, but they are there to hate Trump.
Well, and it was multiple times, of course, that they showed their ass like this. Like clip 22 for Arena's Roots, because Mom.
Yeah, she's the immigrant who was murdered on the train. In Charlotte for no reason. Guy just stood up and started stabbing her. Unbelievable. So they refused to stand for her.
And he called him
Arrested
out for
over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail. Stood up and viciously
heartbreaking.
slashed a knife through her neck and body. No one will ever forget there were people on that train. No one will ever forget the expression of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly.
Right.
She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal, set free to kill in America. Came in through open borders.
Oh, jeez.
Mrs. Zaretska, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
So now you're not going to stand for that either?
No. And they don't.
Because
America's right there.
you put cash bail over an innocent woman's life, huh?
days.
Oh, yeah, okay, the guy gave her a tissue. Surprised Erica didn't have a couple.
Listen.
How do you not stand? How do you not stand?
Thank you for calling
Good
them
point.
out.
It
Good
sure
point.
is.
It's
terrible.
There was one misleading arrangement at the State of the Union because so many Democrats, I guess this is why, so many Democrats didn't show up, that there were Republicans on the Democrat side who would stand up for certain things. Like, who was a woman in the red dress that kept standing? And she was deep into Democrat territory. I'm like, who is that?
I don't know.
Who is that? But she keeps... she stood so many times. She had to be a Republican. I think they just took up space.
Very possible.
Yeah, see her up there, kind of in the middle, standing with a red dress.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She was prominently featured, standing multiple times. And she's in Democrat space. But I don't think she's a Democrat because there's no way any of them would do that.
I'd like to catch if Fetterman stood for some of those, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was wearing a suit yesterday.
Right. Did
last time. He wore a suit. Incredible.
He dressed up for the State of the Union.
Yeah.
There was one shot that I saw, it was perfectly framed, where the camera's to the left of President Trump, and you see Fetterman off to Trump's right, and all the Dems are sitting, and Fetterman was standing, and I think it was Iran. I think it was that.
Okay.
I forget exactly what it was, but it was powerful just to see a sea of people sitting, and then this giant standing there applauding.
Right.
Yeah.
He's giant. He is what, 6'8", something like that.
He's a big man. He's a big man. Yeah,
yeah, big boy. I don't know. It was pretty powerful, the visual on all of that last night, and did he call him out for that? Where at one point, I'm sure we have this somewhere. I'm not seeing it immediately. Where he called them when he said these people are crazy.
Where is that? Yeah, that was a great line.
It had to be said.
Because it was after trans. It was after the trans comments. I don't know which one it is on here.
Well, we'll go through it. We'll find it. And if it's not in here, we'll get it. Because that was an important moment.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, do you want to play?
I wanted to see it before, but never have.
Do you want to play Jake Tapper responding to it? Because this is actually funny. He gets owned on his show, 24.
He said, quote, "These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy." I mean, but that's not something we ever heard from Obama or Biden from that stage.
Correct. Because
we never had a speaker rip up a speech either.
Thank you.
You put that in your pipe. That's great.
No doubt.
Nice callback. Nice callback.
Yes.
So,
fun.
Exactly. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Jake. It's too bad that he's become such a TDS victim. It's sad. There was also a Tulsi Gabbard sighting last night. Wow. I mean, I think she came in with a chupacabra because we hadn't seen anything, either one of them, for a really
busy.
long time.
She's working for the American people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've all had that same thought. Like, where is Tulsi?
Where?
She did release a video. I didn't send it in. I saw it over the weekend. So she did make some video.
Okay, good. Now we saw her bust.
Pimping the administration.
The bust in Arizona, right? Was it Arizona?
Georgia for the ballots.
Yeah, the ballots.
And she was there around the corner on the phone.
Yeah,
that was good.
That was the last time we saw her.
She's staying busy for sure.
Yeah.
And then Al Green with his sign, "Black people aren't apes."
Yeah, we got.
Thank you, Al. Oh, we got that.
Good that, yeah.
We got that.
I mean, can't he just go sing a song somewhere?
No, he can't. He just can't. I wish he would. I wish he would.
And then the way I saw Tim Pool pointed out, the way he was holding the sign, because it said "Black people aren't apes," he would put his hand, it would cover up the A and "aren't," and it said "Black people rent apes," and it was just very awkward. But play clip 20. What was it?
That's awesome.
18.
Oh yeah, they almost came to blows here. It wasn't that particular, but there was another. There was another guy that tried to rip it out of his hand, and Green looked like he was going to punch him. I thought,
doesn't he have his cane to beat people with?
We're going to have a little beating going on here.
Awesome. And then they hauled him out, though.
Yeah,
they got rid of him. Get out of here.
Yeah, I mean he lives for getting tossed out.
Yes, he does.
Conspicuous in her absence, Sheila Jackson Lee last night. She's no longer with us, so she wasn't there. She's usually right there in the president's face just to make sure.
That's for sure.
Doesn't matter, Republican, Democrat, she doesn't care. She's going to be there to have FaceTime with the
That's for sure. And
with the president.
She always was.
Always was.
Yeah.
I almost missed it.
I want to run this by you guys. I know we have a lot of Trump clips to get to, but clip 21 is when the USA chant was happening, and Rashida Tlaib, I swear she's saying KKK. Watch this, 21.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought that. A lot of people. And if you have lip readers, I'll bet you that's what they'll confirm.
These people are just
I don't know that you have to be a professional lip reader for that.
You could tell.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious.
You could tell. Yeah. She's despicable.
Oh, my gosh. That is.
And that's what she thinks of America.
Sure does.
That we're all the KKK. It's despicable. How do they get elected time after time after time? She and Ilhan Omar were pathetic, yelling things out all night long. I loved it when President Trump was talking about the Somali fraud. A woman next to Ilhan Omar had to reach over and touch her and say, I know this is so hard for you.
I think it was so great.
So hard for
when
you.
He said Somali pirates have taken over Minnesota, and then the camera cuts to her. Thank you, the boys in the truck. It was good move.
She was not happy with that.
That's awesome.
Surprisingly not pleased with the State of the Union last night. I don't think she enjoyed herself. I really don't, and that's a darn shame. Well, I'm over it now. Okay. But the president talked about Dems allowing the border invasion. Cut one.
We can never forget that many in this room not only allowed the border invasion to happen before I got involved, but indeed they would do it all over again if they ever had the chance. If they ever got elected, they would open up those borders to
You bet they would.
some of the worst criminals anywhere in the world. The only thing standing between Americans and a wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. And that's true. That's true. We all know it's true. Deny it all you want, but it's true.
It's so precarious.
He also talked about continuing to drill.
American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
Was that the tanker?
Yeah, I think so.
American natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to drill, baby, drill.
Yep.
That was good how on the, because that's where I watched it too, through the whitehouse.gov feed. They would put the graphic up.
Put the graphic
to kind of
on,
emphasize what he's saying there.
Oh, that's cool.
Because they knew it was coming.
I watched it on Fox. I should have watched it on something else because
BlazeTV had the White House feed because that was the
right.
They were
Yes,
prompted. They showed when they brought up their graphics.
And then something that the Democrats should also agree with, and that's insider trading. How many times have the American people mentioned we got to put a stop to insider trading? It's not just Republicans in office. It's not just Donald Trump. It is, I think, if you were to poll Americans, we probably have been polled on this. But who would say, yeah, it's okay. It's okay that they do insider trading. They're above us. So they don't have to be held to the law like the rest of us do.
Right.
Who would say that? I mean, that's got to be a 90% issue.
I don't know.
Maybe
you get that.
Maybe we do a direct democracy vote on things that directly affect Congress.
Yeah.
Instead of letting them make the rules for themselves, maybe we should make the rules for Congress.
That's a good point. It's
I'm
interesting.
okay with that.
Yeah, it's interesting. But he talked about the insider trading last night.
We ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market. Let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
Nice.
Listen to this. Where's Nancy?
They stood up for that. I can't believe it.
Oh, some of them did. Yeah. Not all of them.
I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up when she was here? Doubt it.
How did they not show her face?
I know.
When he said that.
Because she was there, right?
Yeah, she was there. Yeah. And she talked about being called out afterwards.
Asked about it on CNN of all
Cut
places.
25.
There was one moment, Madam Speaker, where he called you out specifically around, of course, congressional stock trading. What do you say back to him?
I say back to him, as that's what members said, look at your own self.
What? Look at your own self.
The inference he wants to draw is there was something wrong with that, which there wasn't. And if there was, people get prosecuted for it.
Pause it for a second. She's saying there's nothing wrong with congressional insider trading?
Yeah, she's saying people get prosecuted for insider trading, but
no, they don't.
But
not in Congress.
Exactly. This is the worst freaking answer ever.
That's a terrible answer.
And can I just say, I love how you show deference to people, the highest office they've obtained. But I think we're back to calling her Congresswoman, not Madam Speaker.
Yeah. We need to stop that.
Stop it. And this is why she's even in Congress, let's be honest, is to keep getting insider information like she profits off of.
Their wealth increased exponentially while she's been in office. I think they were millionaires to begin with, but they weren't 100 millionaires like they are now. I mean, they have benefited greatly.
Paul got lucky on a couple stuff.
Is that what it was?
It was him.
Paul got
lucky. Just a couple lucky guesses?
He didn't even tell her anything he was doing.
No, I'm sure not. All right, let her finish.
There was one moment, Madam Speaker, where he called you out specifically around, of course, congressional stock trading. What do you say back to him?
I say back to him, as that's what members said, look at your own self.
That's powerful.
The inference he wants to draw is there was something wrong with that, which there wasn't. And if there was, people get prosecuted for it.
Okay.
For a long time now, we've been trying to pass this law.
You've been trying to pass
it. Doesn't have.
Have you?
Now it has more support than it had before. And
Elizabeth Warren stood up and applauded. Elizabeth Warren stood and applauded tonight when the president talked about it.
Oh, I'll talk to her about that.
Well, we all did. I did too. He said, did Nancy stand up?
that.
I did too.
I wish I would have showed her.
Did you?
I wish I would have showed her.
I think that will pass, depending on what the bill is. I mean, what we had,
I've made
we
my
thought
millions.
we could pass.
Right.
It was actually a tougher bill than Governor Spanberger had put forth. We thought it could pass, but it was clear that it wasn't going to make it to the House and the Senate. But in any event, he gives his shout out. I don't pay any attention to him. What I'm concerned about is our democracy, which he is destroying.
We don't have a democracy.
Even in the 250th year anniversary. But we saved the democracy at the kitchen table.
We don't have a democracy.
Oh, powerful.
Save the democracy at the kitchen table.
Get ready. That's going to be their...
what?
Yep.
That's their
Has the memo gone out?
That's their populist...
we saved the democracy at the kitchen table.
That's where we're going to save it, at the kitchen table.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but my kids don't get votes at the kitchen table.
No,
well.
Work harder on that slogan.
But the kitchen table is where things happen. People pay their bills. People talk about what's happening with their lives and how good or bad things are. And you realize that things are terrible under Donald Trump when you're at the kitchen table. And you need to vote Democrat. I mean, that's an
Thank
easy
you
thing.
for that insight.
It's an easy
Jeffy.
thing.
That helps. That helps clear it up.
I will say that the leftist media, the mainstream media last night and this morning are trying to say the tone that the president took last night, so adversarial. No, the adversarial tone was taken by the Democrats who literally couldn't stand up for Americans. Give me this democracy is saved at the kitchen table. You just showed you don't care about Americans over illegal aliens by your refusal to stand up for us. Literally stand.
Such garbage.
It is madness watching this.
It really is. It's really difficult to watch and not just have enmity bursting out of your body.
I thought Trump kept it together very nicely with what he had to deal with these just anti-American leftists.
And he's pretty good at just calling people out to their face, and he did a lot of that last night. And that's not easy to do. Good for him for not letting him off the hook. He actually did what we would have liked Republicans in the past to do. What it would have been nice to see George W. Bush do under similar circumstances. Let me tell you about Kexi cookies for a minute. If you've been waiting for a sign to treat yourself, let me give you that sign now. It's time. It's time. The winter menu at Kexi is officially in its final days. Let's see, today's the 25th, so we got till the end of the month. You have until then to get the salted caramel, the cinnamon roll, red hot velvet, almond joy, the s'mores cookie, and the hot chocolate cookie, which is among my favorites of all time. And we know there's other big cookie shops out there, but at Kexi, we play a little bit different game. We're not just giving you the same cookie over and over and over and squeezing some frosting on it, calling it a different cookie altogether. Each of these cookies are individuals. This is individualism at its finest. We got this review recently. My wife and daughter have been crumble fans for a long time. When our box of cookies arrived today and they bit into them and tried the different flavors, the comments were so amazing. You would think they were paid comments. I think one of the best was every flavor from Kexi tastes different. Right. See, that's the only reason I said that was because it's true. It's true. So he writes, when you taste the different flavors from crumble, they all have a similar taste. Well, yeah, because they're the same. I hit a grand slam when I bought my wife and daughter these cookies. Appreciate that. And you can find out the difference for yourself when you go to Kexi.com. Kexi. Kexi.com.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
You know, he really made it personal last night, telling stories of real Americans, and it brings it home to us because we can't really relate to millions and billions of things happening. Like, it's really hard to get your head around how many people are dying in Ukraine and Russia. It's easier, though, when you point out specific instances of things that affect America and Americans. And that's why he continued to tell all the stories about actual people. Told stories about the illegal aliens who have killed Americans. And all we'll hear from Democrats, I'm sure, today is that, well, American citizens do that too. American citizens do commit all kinds of crimes. And again, they'll ignore the fact that we don't need other people coming here and committing more crimes. But it was pretty amazing to see the people actually affected by all of these issues that he brought up last night. I think that's a really important element.
Yeah, it is.
And it seems like it's fairly new. It's been in the last decade or so that's really been a big feature of the State of the Union address. But they went out and found examples of all the things that he was discussing, and to me, it was really powerful. And he talked last night about the woman who had detransitioned, and when you see her, and you see that she's just a very pretty girl,
right?
And apparently, there was a time in her life when she thought she should be a man, and so she was encouraged to do that. Incredible. It was kept from her parents, and then she decided, no, wait, I don't want to be a man. I want to be a woman. And after that, the damage has been done.
Sure.
So it was great to see an example of that because you're hateful and anti-trans if you say anything about stopping the transition of young people. I mean, they are doing surgeries on people who are 10, 12 years old now.
They're making decisions.
Yeah.
Letting a 9-year-old make a decision. What?
Wonder if that 9-year-old
something,
wants to...
something that's going to affect their life forever?
Right.
No.
But again,
that's
in the same states where they will allow an 8-year-old to transition, try to allow that if that 8-year-old wants to ride its bike around the block without a helmet. Oh, no, we can't be allowing that. Come on now, are you crazy? Might get hurt, might fall.
It's so nonsensical.
Yeah.
It boggles the mind, which was why it was kind of fun last night to see some relief from all the really heavy issues that he was tackling last night, like the hockey team the hockey team came in, and he introduced them and talked about winning. And, of course, they definitely did some winning for us.
Absolutely.
And he talked about the goalie for the American team. What's his first name? Hellebuck is his last name. Connor Hellebuck. And actually awarded him the Medal of Freedom. Cut 8.
They were in the Oval Office before, and I just want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there, and they weren't about to say no, because I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
And there they are. Pause it for just a second. I was wondering the whole night, all right, do they have to stand there the whole time? That's a lot of standing.
Standing room only.
Or are you going to find them a place to sit?
They just brought him in and they let him go. They just had to show up.
Did they shuffle him back out?
Yeah.
So they couldn't find it.
As far as I know, I don't think I ever saw them just sitting on the stairs.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that. I don't think there was any room for him, but it's cool that he brought him in.
Absolutely.
All right, let him go. This is what the women missed out on. They could have been there too.
Right.
Oh, and I'd like to point out
46
for a sec
that the Democrats were not standing for the guys when they were doing the USA, but they did stand when the women were mentioned.
All right.
So if you don't show up, you get a standing ovation. If you do show up, then you don't. I guess. What'd you say?
Scheduling conflicts.
Scheduling conflict.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's totally understandable.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you're busy. What are you going to do? Show up for the president in the State of the Union address in person? No, you can't be expected.
Other things to do.
All right. So there was more. Here came the big award.
shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off. Do you practice that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12. It's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, awesome. For blocking 41 out of 42 shots, he gets the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Right. Brought home
pretty awesome.
Brought home the gold medal, man.
Yeah, and he has to go back to Winnipeg, though.
Yeah,
Connor does.
That's like a punishment.
I'm just.
That's going to be tough.
Be
to
nice
to
him.
Yeah. You do wonder.
I know.
What's the reception going to be like when he gets back home? President Trump also talked about oil production.
Which one is that?
That's cut 8.
6.
Oh, 6. Yes, cut 6.
As thousands of new businesses are forming and factories, plants, and laboratories are being built, we have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's getting bigger and bigger and stronger. Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
Okay.
American natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to
drill,
baby, drill.
Thank you.
So we got that.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
80 million barrels so far and counting.
From our new partners and friends.
From our forced partners and friends. But who's keeping track of that kind of stuff? Not me.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Sorry if we're just a bit scatterbrained this morning. It was a late night last night.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, it was, as we predicted, longest State of the Union speech ever. At least since 1964, because that's as long as they've been recording that. They didn't keep that stat,
They have them? I thought they just delivered the letter.
Yeah.
Before that.
Remember that
Sometimes.
used to be that?
Yeah, I think at the beginning that's what that was.
Here's the State of the Union. Get away from me. I'm the president of the United States.
Really? Get away from me is what they would say?
I don't want to see you anymore. Get out.
All right.
Here you go.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Seems like they could have been
here's
a little
letter.
nicer about it.
If more than one person wants to, put it to the mimeograph, and then we're out of here. Get out. Just can't take it anymore.
The old 1700s mimeograph. Yeah. That was huge back then.
It was.
Huge. Just Xerox some of these copies.
Whoa, there was no Xerox. That's what I'm saying.
Wow. I'm just looking up fun facts from the State of the Union. William Henry Harrison and James Garfield both died before they had the chance to deliver one.
Oh, wow. They couldn't even write a letter.
You hate to hear that. You hate to hear it.
Ronald Reagan began the tradition of not calling a president's first speech to a joint session of Congress a State of the Union. Okay, well, that was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to find who was the first one to give the speech, because like you said, George Washington
just sent the letter.
Yeah. When did they start?
He was a low-key guy, For as big a hero and as important as that man was, he just low-keyed everything. He didn't have that massive ego that made him push himself into the forefront all the time. Didn't want to be there. Wanted to be a farmer. Wanted to go back to Virginia and just work his land.
So,
I know you do. I know
who doesn't want to.
You'd love to go back to Michigan
be a
and
farmer.
Just work the land.
Work the dirt. Listen, there's nothing like getting your hands dirty and working in the dirt.
No, there really isn't. There really isn't.
Okay, so Washington's...
Sorry we took that away.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Washington's 1790 speech was 1,089 words. That's the equivalent to a long newspaper op-ed.
Mm-hmm. That'd take, 5 minutes?
Right.
Yeah.
10 at the outside?
Let's see. Look at that, man. 1972 for Nixon was just under 29 minutes.
Okay.
That probably felt like forever then.
Yeah. Because he was under siege.
Yes, he was.
And I don't know when, I don't want to scroll up here. I don't know when this article was printed, but I guess Carter used to hold the record for the longest. I thought Clinton would have been before Trump. I don't know. But let's see. When Reagan delivered an address, it was 33. It was in writing. His first address was 33,667 words.
Wow.
Okay, so this is last year. Trump set the record for the longest, and it was 9,000 words. So imagine if Reagan had given that 33,000 word speech. A Trump speech is an hour and a half plus at 9,000 words. This would have been like a 5-6. How many members of Congress think actually read the Reagan 33,000 word?
Zero.
Yeah,
that would be my guess.
Wow.
None. They don't even read the bills, which are somewhat important.
Well, all of them. They don't read all of the entirety of the bill. That's what's gotten us into so much trouble. Mm-hmm. They don't read the entirety of the bill.
They literally don't. We're not being facetious about that. They get a highlights. They get the summary.
Yeah.
And we're lucky if they read the summary.
And to be fair, to be fair, they're thrown on their desk a bill that has to be voted on in let's say 2 days. And you're not going to be, it's impossible.
Mm-hmm. Wow, listen to this. This is fascinating. The linguistic complexity of State of the Union addresses has declined over the past century as presidents have shifted from speaking to lawmakers to addressing the country at large. Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson wrote at, I guess, the equivalent of 15th grade. Obviously, we only go to 12th grade, but 15th grade if you want to look at this. And it has.
I'm in grade 15 now.
And so if you
are you?
I mean,
it's obviously college level.
I will say it felt I don't know. I mean, if you got held back, like some people did, 12th maybe felt like 15.
We're now. I don't know if you can get this, Joe.
So what is that?
Now we're in 8th grade.
Okay.
You see the sliding scale there? Yeah, you can't really see. There you go.
There you go.
See that? 15th grade for Woodrow Wilson and FDR, and now we're in 8th grade. As you can see, it's slid.
I'm surprised it's 8th grade.
I know.
Look at Coolidge jumping out there, huh? Okay, 10th grade.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
It sure is.
You know what was great last night, though, were the medals that were awarded to people, not just the Medal of Freedom, the Freedom Medal or whatever, presidential Medal of Freedom. Is that what it is?
Well, Congressional Medal of Freedom for
for
warriors.
The Congressional Medal of Honor was awarded to 2 people. Now, normally you're dead when you receive the Congressional Medal of Honor, but these 2 living, and this was in one case really recent. But here's the president awarding one of those.
Which one is
medals.
that? What clip are you looking at here?
I was just looking at. That's a good
quiz. I'm not seeing that on here for some reason.
Do we have the award for the medals of honor?
Well, we were talking.
Look at the World War II guys.
That World War II veteran. Yeah, I think that's what we were referencing. We thought maybe that was it.
Let's play clip 17 because somebody's getting awarded here.
Yes.
So this will be a year to celebrate our country and the heroes who have kept it free. Men like Buddy Taggart.
Yeah, this is the guy.
At age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America in World War II, serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. But he earned many honors, including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2026, his 100th birthday.
Nice.
Yeah. There's Buddy.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's Buddy.
Yeah, that's Buddy. That's what I thought. There he is.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, the guy behind his buddy.
Pause that right there.
The guy behind his buddy.
Yeah, so let's pause that. Go to that last frame there. Because Royce
when
Williams
we were away from you for a few minutes, we were discussing our remembrances of who these people were.
During the break we were talking. Yeah, so Royce Williams is sitting in the front there. He's going to get the Congressional Medal of Honor put on by Melania. And that guy... And it only was recently released that guy was in a 35-minute firefight with 7 Russian MiGs and Korea in that war. And that was held secret for, 70 years.
Look at that guy. Standing uprightly, standing. Yeah. He's 99 years old.
So Buddy's 99, and then Royce sitting in front of him there, the Navy pilot, is
about
100.
to get the Medal of Honor.
Those 2 guys
so that's cool.
are rock stars.
2 people, not one, but 2 got the Congressional Medal of Honor last night. The helicopter pilot from Venezuela got his leg shot up and was badly injured, actually. I mean, he could barely walk even now. But he landed the helicopter safely, got the troops off, got the troops out. I mean, pretty heroic, which is why he got the medal.
Eric Slover.
Yes.
That's his name we learned last night. So.
Yes.
So the helicopter, the guy that rappelled down on the helicopter and saved all the lives in the flooding here in Texas, and he was sitting with the first girl that he saved, and then saved another 150 or 60 people. He didn't get a medal. He just got the mention, right? He just got the mention of being a hero.
Yeah, I think he did just get the medal. I mean, he got the mention.
Just got the mention, yeah.
If he got a medal, it wasn't the Medal of Honor.
I don't remember what.
Scott Ruskin.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Recognized.
I think that's the extent of it. He was recognized.
He was recognized.
No.
Which is nice.
Really? Because I got a video.
Yeah, because they both stood up.
Okay. I don't know.
And the girl and he. But I don't think there was anything. It was like, thanks.
No, he got the Legion of Merit.
You. Oh, okay, there you go.
For extraordinary heroism.
Awesome.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's the thing about these.
You got more than that.
These moments there last night is they were either intensely prideful, right? There was these great moments for these heroic Americans, or it was just tragically sad, like the parents of the D.C. National Guard troop who had to receive her Purple Heart. And that just stuff like that. It was such a swing of emotions all night, but it was still a great speech, start to finish.
All right, much more to get into. But first, let me ask you: have you ever woken up sweaty, freezing, or just really uncomfortable?
What's it to you?
I'm writing a book.
Oh,
writing
okay.
a book on it.
Well, yes, I have.
Yeah, okay, I can include that then. I might put it in. I don't know what chapter it'll be, but look for it. look for it. But if you do, what you need is to switch to Miracle Made sheets. They're inspired by NASA technology. They use silver-infused temperature-regulating fabric to help you sleep perfectly all night long. Miracle Made sheets are crafted with NASA-inspired silver-infused fabric that regulates your body temperature. If you're a hot sleeper or cold sleeper, doesn't matter. These sheets help you either way to stay in that comfort zone all night long. They feel just as good, if not better, than sheets you'll find at a 5-star hotel, but without that really steep price tag. Smooth, breathable, incredibly comfortable. All that hidden bacteria in regular sheets that can clog you up and clog your pores, and who knows what that, I don't even want to think about what it does to you. But you won't have that with the Miracle Made sheets. So upgrade your sleep, or you could give that gift to somebody you care about. Go to trymiracle.com/Pat to try Miracle Made sheets today. You'll save over 40%, and when you use the promo code Pat, you'll get an extra 20% off. Wow, that's a great deal. Plus a free 3-piece towel set. They make an amazing gift, and with a 30-day money-back guarantee, there's no risk. Trymiracle.com/Pat, promo code Pat at checkout.
Yes.
Yes. Pat Gray continues.
Yes. 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 Great to have you with us. Another thing that the president brought up last night that was very poignant and a really sad moment was the memorial of Charlie Kirk with Erica in the audience, of course. Here he is talking about Charlie.
There's been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity, and belief in God. This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie Kirk. A great guy, great man.
Oh, JD was.
So last year, Charlie was violently murdered by an assassin and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand.
She was.
In Charlie's memory, we must all come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind.
Yeah. Amen.
Okay.
They're not going to say amen to that, though. They will not.
No, they won't. In fact, some of these same people that are in that audience were celebrating that
Absolutely,
day.
They were.
And it's really despicable. But the president also talked about how our nation is back. Was this from the very beginning? I think this might be close to the beginning of the speech.
These aren't in...
Yeah, not necessarily chronological.
I'm noticing.
But cut 13, our nation is back. At this time.
Members of Congress and my fellow Americans, our nation is back.
Yeah.
Bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before.
Show the Democrats. Are they standing for this?
I know.
There you go.
Look at that. I get the military, but look behind them.
The military can't, but the Democrats...
Losers.
Yep.
Less than 5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of our glorious American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America.
Awesome. Let me tell you about these Liberty games we're going to have. Oh, wait, no, he didn't do that.
When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before, and a turnaround for the ages. It is indeed a turnaround for the ages.
It is indeed. It's Fox talked about either before the speech. I guess it must have been because I turned it off after. They talked about the perception of so many people that it's negative on how we're doing economically.
Yeah, absolutely, it is.
And it is harmful, I guess, to tell people they're doing better than they are. It kind of pisses them off. But the fact is, the economy is strong. So what's he supposed to say up there? Are you going to, well, for some people, it's really, really bad. And a very, very bleak picture that you're experiencing right now. But the rest of us are having a great time.
Right.
What do you just talk about the economic stats? That's all you can do, right?
Right.
Biden certainly couldn't claim, even though they did, that the economy was good when inflation was 9% and interest rates were through the roof and people were losing in the stock market. I mean, things sucked under Biden.
Absolutely.
And everybody knew it. It's different now, but you still kind of have to walk that line.
And, well, it takes a while to, right the ship.
Yes.
So,
which you tried to get across last night.
Yeah.
It's been a year. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Would you please? Give me a minute.
I'm dealing with the debris that Marxist administrations have left behind.
Yeah, for sure. And he even said a couple times, it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be a little time.
Something I'm really uncomfortable with, he touched on last night, and that's Wall Street buying homes. This is cut 16.
With us tonight is Rachel Wiggins, a mom of two from Houston. She placed bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids to gigantic investment firms that bypassed inspection, paid all cash, and turned those houses into rentals, stealing away her American dream. She was devastated. Stories like this are why last month I signed executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying up in the thousands single-family homes.
Okay, so we should get into that after the break because that's an interesting issue.
It sure is.
It needs to be kicked around a little bit. And we'll do chewing the fat.
All right,
who knows? Sometime during the course of the day.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
There's just so much to cover this morning. Hard to know where to start, what to put in the middle, and what to finish up with. I love the fact that President Trump brought out some really big and really good ideas last night. Maybe the best idea is to have tariffs replace the income tax eventually. Well, probably none of us live to see it, but man, would that be great?
That would be wonderful.
Yes! Make it happen. Make it so.
No kidding.
President Trump.
No kidding.
Let's have it. That would be, the income tax is so entrenched now into our society that it'd be almost impossible to get rid of it. Just so difficult. Everybody will be crying poor mouth, and they'll be saying you can't fund the government that way, and it'll be a massive fight with Democrats. But I say bring it on.
If anyone can do it, Trump can. So let's make it happen.
Exactly. If it doesn't happen under Trump, it's not going
to happen.
Yeah, and you got a Republican Congress. Nothing happens under them.
It's true.
That's for sure.
Nothing good.
Jeez. President Trump talked about banking last night. He talked about the fact that he has experienced debanking, which Chase Bank just admitted to.
Yeah.
Either early this week or late last week, they admitted to debanking Donald Trump. Okay. So glad I switched from that bank to somebody else years ago. It just reinforces that decision.
Yeah.
That's pathetic. So,
and then he was talking about the BlackRock, right?
Yeah,
the rental houses.
Yeah,
which is an issue.
I don't think it's just BlackRock, but
no, there are several.
Corporations buying up homes.
There are several big corporations that are buying up swaths of homes.
Do you agree with banning that? I don't like that. I don't. It's a free market. Right?
It is.
I will say that probably contributed to the price you just paid for a house, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yes,
because it's similar. The way I look at it, it's similar to higher education. The government gets involved in something like that, and it artificially inflates the price. Well, that's what's happening with these companies.
It is
that are artificially inflating the price, and they're making home ownership impossible for young people.
So it's going to be probably a popular policy.
Oh, very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12%. I saw the stat the other day. And so there's a couple of things at play here. But 12% of Americans age 30 are married and own a home in the U.S. now, compared to 1960. I think it was 52%.
Yeah, I was going to say it was over 50%.
But again, I mean, that's two dynamics there. It's affordability and marriage changing. So it's very difficult to get into home ownership now.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of it has to do with that.
And because of that, then people who the younger people that you're saying don't own homes, then the ones that don't own homes look at that and say, "Well, we're never going to be able to own a house. Yeah. We can barely pay our rent. There's no point in getting married. We got no future."
Yeah.
Cut 5. President Trump discusses the housing crisis.
Mortgage rates are the lowest in 4 years and falling fast. And the annual cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000 just since I took office. 1 year.
That's awesome. If it's true.
That's all good.
And low interest rates will solve the Biden-created housing problem while at the same time protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both.
Okay.
Good.
And we are going to keep it that way.
All right.
The stock market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election.
Show a picture of Pam Body now.
Boosting pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe.
I love the graphics the White House put up during the speech to reinforce everything he was saying. But, there were some great ideas tossed around, the tariffs among them. That's my favorite. But he talked about a federal matching payment for Americans' 401k retirement accounts. Not sure how you work that exactly. He announced he's creating that new program, giving Americans up to $1,000 to match their retirement savings in 401ks. Talked quite a bit about the Trump accounts for children who were born, and that he actually gave the conservative side of that. If you contribute to it during your child's life, when they're 18, they'll have at least $100,000. They could have up to $300,000, as we've talked about in the past. So, and it's being funded by private individuals,
not the government, right? It's being funded by
including
Dell
Michael
and that
Dell.
other guy. Yeah.
What did he give? $5 million?
I think it was more. I think it was $7.
It's a good start.
A lot.
It's a good start.
I think it was $7. I mean, you can CTF. Jeffy's CTF is my PayPal, and I'm happy.
Got money to burn.
I'm happy to have you slide some money into that account.
Yeah. Let's see. $6.25 billion went to Trump accounts from the Dells.
$6.25 billion?
Yeah, I knew it was in the billions. So when you guys were saying millions,
did the president say million last night?
I don't know. I said billion.
I thought that's where I got that figure was from
Trump.
I
thought he said billion.
Wow, if it's $6.25 billion,
that's what he said.
Yeah,
that's significant.
Yeah,
holy cow!
Michael and Susan Doe. Yeah.
He's
sold a lot of
single-handedly.
computers. I asked him how he made all that money,
that.
so I just sold computers.
Yeah, $6.25 billion. Incredible. Wow. That is some generosity right there.
That's mind-boggling.
Chevy CTF. If you really want to help America.
Help America,
Slide a little cash into that.
Really? Is that the best way?
And then what's going to happen? Like, how is America going to be helped by that?
You'll find out.
Okay.
You will find out.
Noted.
You'll find out by him leaving America, and that will be living in the south of France.
No.
And
my friend,
you're not leaving America.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
All right.
That's good. Thank goodness, because we can't lose Jeff Fisher. He's a national treasure.
Also, how about Delilah's law, which he wants passed? That'd be a major reform for commercial truck drivers' licenses.
That needs to happen.
Common sense.
Yeah, and
again.
Duffy's already working on. I mean, he's made some big changes on that. And it's a tough. I read a big long article about this, and Duffy's really working. But there's so many shadow companies and chameleon companies that show up that it's tough. But they're working out. I think they're just passed a new bill where you have to take the test in English. I mean, the
can't believe
common
that
sense
didn't exist before.
Right.
It's hard to believe.
Aren't the street signs still in English?
It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
It is hard to believe that
truly.
That's actually a thing.
Right. I mean, in a nation that speaks English, for the most part, 95% of us, you might want to, if you're going to be driving a semi, might want to be able to read signs.
That'd be nice.
I don't know. We're a little picky that way, I guess. We ask way too much of people.
It seems like it would be.
It's just a safety issue.
Yeah.
If it saves one person,
which clearly we know it will.
Yes. And how come we don't hear that from Democrats anymore?
Well, if it saves just one person, it'll be worth it.
Yeah. You could apply that logic to this particular issue.
Apply that logic to a lot of things the Democrats are for. And that's why they don't say it anymore.
Yeah, Chuck Schumer making the rounds this morning, and just like Nancy Pelosi tried to shoehorn in there, democracy is going to be saved at the kitchen table. I mean, he's on.
So he's already.
Wow. Yeah, so Schumer's on MS Now talking about affordability is our most important issue.
That's their thing.
This will be their midterm push.
Off the kitchen table.
And I can't recall
Biden loved that.
I can't recall what clip 12 is, but it looks like Trump was talking about Democrats and affordability. I don't know if you want to.
Okay. Here he is.
For decades before I came along, we had the exact opposite. From trade to healthcare, from energy to immigration, everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people who make our country great, who make our country run. Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point with the Green New Scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions from prisons, from mental institutions. They were murderers, 11,888 murders. They came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting inflation that cost the typical family $34,000 in just a speck of time. Now the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly use the word affordability, a word they just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem.
Looking
you
right
caused
at
that problem.
That's awesome.
They knew their statements were a lie. They knew it. They knew their statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are doing really well. Those prices are plummeting downward.
He absolutely called him out last night.
He sure did.
Repeatedly.
Yes.
And deservedly so.
And even the Supreme Court. I mean, he
that was a little bit of a slap. Kind of a slap on the hand. He didn't bludgeon them.
No, well, there's only 4 of them.
Yeah. And where were the others? Where were the other 5?
They had scheduling conflicts.
Did they? Okay. Were they with the women's
I think so, yeah.
Hockey team?
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't realize one thing. You forget when it's coming up.
You
look at the calendar. And
the mix of those who actually showed.
Yeah.
John Roberts, Sonia Sotomayor was there.
Right.
Also, Amy Coney Barrett.
Right.
And Kavanaugh, Brett Kavanaugh, were the four who did show up.
And he shook.
I'm surprised Clarence Thomas wasn't there. Is he sick?
Did he shake I think he missed. He didn't shake Amy Coney's hand.
He didn't.
I don't think he shook her hand.
I don't know. I didn't notice that part, but interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I don't know that he shook all.
And by the way, he's the one who nominated her, and we all thought, okay, this is going to be a great nomination. Hasn't turned out that way, really. I mean, she's been okay on some things, but she's gone the other way multiple times now.
Yes, she has.
So I don't know why that is, and we've discussed it in the past. Why can't you count on the conservative justices the way Democrats can count on the liberals? Man, they never jump over to the other side, the liberals on the court.
No, and they drag some of the conservatives over to their side.
They sure do.
But I don't know that we've seen one get more conservative.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Has there been?
I don't know.
Don't think so. But anyway, there was only 4 at the
yeah, it is interesting that he wasn't there, though.
Clarence Thomas.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at this thing here. It says President Trump shakes hands. The video kind of cuts off, so it's hard to tell. But the caption says President Trump shakes hands with Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett during State of the Union address, just days after saying, and I missed this, just days after saying her family should be ashamed of her concurring opinion to invalidate many of his tariffs. Okay,
that's hilarious.
Alrighty,
but let's shake hands.
But does the video show them shaking hands?
It shows him going down the lines. It shows him Roberts shaking hands for sure, confirmed. Sotomayor, I'm sorry, Kagan. It was Kagan, and then as he's approaching Barrett, for some reason, it cuts the video right then, but yet the caption says he did.
Okay,
so
all right.
I don't know. Whatever.
Okay,
all right. You know how when you have back pain, everybody suggests the same stuff. Try this adjustment. Get an injection.
You should see my guy.
Yeah, you know what? You've had this for a long time. You need to get surgery.
Oh, yeah.
But has anyone ever talked to you about fixing the actual disc and solving the actual problem? Uprightly is a new partner that I'm working with right now, and I personally am going through their program for just that, fixing my actual disc problems. I've got multiple ruptured discs, and I've been dealing with it since I was 28, which has been over 5 years now.
And you don't want that.
You don't want that. When you're 33 years old, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Uprightly is based on research that started 40 years ago when a physical therapist asked a hard question. What if we're wrong about how we treat the spine? That led to decades of research and discoveries that most people have never heard about. Spinal discs can heal. You aware of that? I've never been told that by a doctor.
That they can heal?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been told that either.
Yeah, they can heal, they can rehydrate, they can regenerate. At my age, that's not chiropractic. Pills, surgery, injections, it gets old. So this is totally non-invasive. It's a guided in-home program using specialized tools, an app, and a living spine coach, not AI, tracking and ensuring your progress. On average, patients report their pain is under control within the first week, and then they see measurable spine changes in about 6 weeks.
Okay.
Here's what you need to do to book a consultation. Go to liveuprightly.com, L-I-V-E, uprightly.com. They offer a 30-day money-back promise, and you'll get 10% off when you use the promo code PAT10 at liveuprightly.com.
Subscribe to Pat Gray Unleashed on Apple Music and Spotify. Pat Gray Unleashed.
The Democrat rebuttal to the State of the Union was Governor Spanberger, new governor of Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because Her big theme was, is the president working for you?
Ugh. We all know the answer is no.
Well, what is she doing in her state?
Oh, yeah.
What seems to be going on there?
She fixed it already, right?
She's fixed it? I think so.
I hear.
Yeah. She fixed it with a bunch of taxes.
That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They're trying to get
they're trying, because that's all Democrats know.
Right.
We're in trouble.
Take money from you.
Raise taxes.
Yeah.
They just go to their Marxist principles.
Right. They run on affordability.
Yeah.
And then when they get into office, surprise!
Yeah, it's not going to be so affordable for you because we're taking, 60% of your income.
I mean, we're seeing that come to life in New York City almost every day.
Right? And I love the president mentioning the Zohran Mamdani effect in New York City, where he's offering people money to shovel the sidewalks.
Yeah, and then not enough people took him up on that offer, and so now New York City's like, all right, don't forget, we're going to fine you if you don't shovel your wall. I mean, Democrats, what?
The worst. Yeah. The worst. It's probably been a while since they've had snow like that in New York City. Right? Do we know the last time they had a blizzard like this? It's been a long time.
A lot of those cities set new records, right? I mean, even Keith was mentioning it yesterday, the new records that were set.
39 in Providence, which shattered the 28 inches from 78. Are you going to talk about Spanberger again? Because I find this fascinating. I've got a New York Times article in front of me, and this was an interesting little sentence here. Miss Spanberger, 46, is the second CIA veteran in 2 years chosen to deliver the Democratic Party's formal response to Mr. Trump.
What does that even mean?
Last year, it was Senator Alyssa Slotkin of Michigan, a fellow moderate.
Moderate. Okay.
But what an interesting little nugget that the New York Times points out. Look, we know that the Democrats are running a psyop on the nation, so let's just make it formalize that by reminding you that they're CIA veterans.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Isn't it, though? Isn't it? We got some tweets here from Jeffy's abandoned investigation. Are we still talking about the State of the Union address? Yeah, it was a long one, and there was a lot there.
There was, man.
Yeah,
he just ended before the show started. What do you want?
Just wrapped it up.
Frank Johnson's alter ego. The lines at Starbucks drive-thrus are 30 cars long to get $8 cups of coffee. The economy is not hurting. Well, yeah, you got the super rich lining up at Starbucks.
Right. That's the thing.
Yeah. From Forget About It. And the Democrats will wear a stupid pin for Ukraine, but they will not stand for an actual Ukrainian woman who was killed in our country by someone that was released several times.
Great point.
Yes. Isn't it, though?
I mean, it's pretty disgusting, actually.
Speaking of pins they wear, how about what Rashida Tlaib was wearing on her outfit, which was a large button that said F ICE.
Oh, you mean the KKK woman?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, I didn't see it. Was she wearing it in there? Play clip 21 again, and let's just see here. Which is
do they go
USA, USA?
Okay, stop. No, his head's in the way.
Behind the head. Yeah.
Oh, dang it!
Move your head. Move it.
Yeah, because
he's not listening to you.
It's on her on the left side of her.
What does that say?
Jacket.
Stand with
release the files.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, redacted files. That's why she got it blacked out.
Get it? Release the files, because that's what they've cared about for so long.
Nancy's just drunk out of her mind.
Absolutely.
She looks like it there, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. Because you know why it looks like it is?
Because she is.
She is.
Sucking on a Werther's Originals, it looked like, too.
Something's going on
she's
there.
She's got some kind of mint because we got to cover up the booze.
Good call.
Spoken like somebody who's been there. That's great. That's really good. So President Trump also talked about the state of health care and what Obamacare has done to this country. And it's atrocious. That was supposed to make everything affordable, everything available, better coverage for less money, all of that. How'd that work out?
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's what we've talked about, how Democrats and the Democrat Party were specifically against big health care.
Yeah.
Big insurance, right? For the longest time. And then they realized that this marriage could make them both a lot of money.
Hey, wait.
That's how we got Obamacare, and I'm glad Trump called them out.
Let's get in bed with them instead. Yes.
Glad Trump called it out.
Right. And here he is talking about favored nations drugs.
In addition, my plan requires maximum price transparency. That's a big deal. Sounds so simple, so big. And I did that in my first term, and the Democrats immediately terminated it with full knowledge that they were doing a very bad thing for the people. Of course, we're going to go way up, and that's what happened, and now I'm bringing them way down on health care and everything else. I'm also ending the wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs like has never happened before.
Yeah.
Other presidents tried to do it, but they never could. They tried. Most didn't try.
Some didn't try.
But they tried. They said they tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even come close. They were all talk and no action. But I got it done. Under my just enacted most favored nation agreements, Americans who have for decades paid by far the highest prices of any nation anywhere in the world for prescription drugs will now pay the lowest price anywhere in the world for drugs.
Do we know
anywhere?
Is that an actual fact?
Price.
I wonder if that's an actual fact. We should look into that.
That's a Trump fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is it a Trump fact or is it an actual fact? Or he's, he has a tendency every once in a while.
How about you just stand up and clap and don't worry about
Democrat?
it?
Yeah. What's going on?
No, I just want to know if you got the lowest prescription.
That's what I'm looking up.
Wow.
I'm looking it up right now.
Next thing he's going to put on a frog suit.
EDS, right?
This is Pat Gray.
What's this? Huh. Interesting headline that I just happened to see this morning.
I love it.
Bill Gates, this is an actual headline. Bill Gates admits affairs with Russian women as he apologizes to his foundation staff over Epstein ties.
What'd that email draft say again?
In this call, he confirmed he had extramarital relationships during his 27-year marriage.
Wait, philanthropist Bill Gates?
With 2 Russian women, as you just said.
I think you meant to say philanderer.
One with a Russian bridge player who he met at bridge events.
You can't resist the Russian bridge players. Whenever you go to a
bridge event,
tournament,
yeah.
you gotta...
Right?
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, we all know that because that's who shows up for bridge tournaments.
Really hot babes.
really hot Eastern Bloc women. And then he got into then he said he had an affair with a Russian nuclear physicist. Who he met through business activities.
I'll bet.
And no, not at the bridge event. Okay,
not that one.
All right.
Wow. That's interesting.
He also acknowledged flying on Epstein's private plane, spending time with him in the U.S. and abroad, but insisted that he had not witnessed or participated in illegal activity.
In this call, this is the actual quote they report. I did have affairs. One with a Russian bridge player who met me at bridge events.
Yeah.
It's real. And one with a Russian nuclear physicist who I met through business activities.
And we know he had sex with one of his people because that's the wife, the ex-wife, talked about that.
Yeah, Linda.
I mean, that's how he met her. That's how he met the ex-wife, right? Because she was working at the place, and he wanted a little business, the meeting in the parking lot.
However, he does say, "I did nothing illicit."
Yeah, right. So,
I saw nothing illicit.
All right.
To be clear, I never spent any time with the victims, the women around him, meaning Epstein. Okay.
All right.
Okay, well.
All right.
We'll check back in a year or two and see where he is on his denials.
I mean, they're
then.
really after. Look, the foundation, the wife has left. A lot of people are pissed, and Microsoft is in turmoil. I mean,
he's sticking to that. I didn't know anything about Epstein stuff, though.
Any of the illegal stuff. I just used it to get some Russian women. That's all.
When asked about his ex-wife, he says, to give her credit, she was always kind of skeptical about the Epstein thing. Interesting.
It does lead make you think that the draft email
about slipping her
Epstein,
drugs, STD drugs,
sneaking her STT drugs would be
lends
real.
credibility to it.
It sure does.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to get around that.
Sure is.
Especially when you lied about all of this for so many years, and now we find out the truth, and this is something pretty common.
I mean, there's somebody on the call with, "Hello, is this working?" Yeah, Bill, did you get a sexually transmitted disease? This is John from the printing room.
Wow. All right, with that happy note, we will chew the fat with Jeffy.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I get a song and everything. So this is the actual
Wednesday.
chewing the fat
Actual
segment.
chewing the
Wednesday,
fat.
It is
yeah.
Wednesday, yeah.
Awesome.
There's a lot going on in our nation today. Lucky Jeffy is here instead of at the buffet.
Well, they don't open this
Here to
early.
Give us the news in his own special way. Unlike Joe, his vim and vigor is on full display.
Remember when they had breakfast buffets?
Just
in
because there's a mic doesn't
I mean, seriously, they were awesome. What was the name of that restaurant? Anyway.
Field trip to that.
But he tends to break that rule this time every week. Not that any of us are upset by that.
Well,
now it's time for Jeffy to chew the fat.
Good look. Good look.
You know, speaking of studio shots, I saw yesterday we had Stu Bergier in the studio.
Yeah.
Doing some stupid thing.
Do you recall giving permission to that?
I do not.
I don't recall that.
I did not remember any authorization.
Nope.
Huh. Now I hear that Steve Dace was in here as well yesterday afternoon doing his show. How's the new lightning bolt over there? Is it in good shape? I mean, is it cracked?
Inspect that.
Didn't fall off the wall and take Jeffy out, did it?
No, that would be later probably when they change it out.
I just want to think that the audience is so intelligent and they have such great recall. I loved all the tweets that called back to you being dressed up as Ben Franklin and lightning striking you. That is awesome.
Yeah, they were awesome. That was awesome. Yeah. Congratulations. Also, I need to get this out. The correct winner of the guess of how long President Trump's State of the Union speech would be on Blaze. Goes out to Dallas Creamer at Dallas Creamer 94 on X. He predicted my guess. He emailed in my guess 147.
Wow.
Right on the money.
Nice job, Dallas Creamer.
He also thought, though, in the same email, he said that I think there's a high possibility of an announcement of war with Iran starting. I think we all did.
That was our speculation,
Yeah, we thought we all did.
Did not happen, obviously.
No, it did not. But he nailed it right on. So I guess he gets some Blaze Media merchandise.
Nice.
Just, email Chris Cruz. Email Chris Cruz. I'll find that.
Yeah.
Or, reach us on X and we'll figure out what you're going to get. So congratulations for calling it because that was a long time. 147, man.
Yeah.
Oof. That was a big bet. Also, the numbers are in on the Olympic hockey TV ratings.
Yes.
The hockey gold medal game between the U.S. and Canada.
Numbers.
Average on USA Network and Peacock for the women's hockey game was the most in history. Their thrilling 2-1 overtime victory peaked at 7.7 million viewers.
It's the women.
And for the women, correct. Then NBC and the Jack Hughes golden goal in overtime, making it the most watched pre-9 a.m. Eastern sporting event on record in the U.S. 26 million viewers.
Awesome.
So they had just a few more than the women.
From 7 to 26? Yeah, that's
just a few more.
So you're saying 26 is greater than 7?
Yeah. I'm not a mathematician, but I'm saying it's greater.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Anybody else just obsessed with the hockey team right now? I
mean, that's awesome.
I can't get enough of the information surrounding it. I
We'll
love it.
We'll have a couple
Love
more.
it.
We'll have a couple more coming up for you.
So wait, so this is our best chance
segment.
to get you to watch hockey, right?
Yes.
It's the best chance.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go down to a Stars game sometime, huh?
Maybe.
Do they have an Olympic skater from the Stars on the team?
Yes, the backup goalie is the Stars goalie, and
So
I think
you'd be
there might
able
have
to
been
go
somebody else.
you'd be able to go to the Stars game and see the backup goalie. How much fun is that?
That's really fun.
Also tonight, the 50th season of Survivor premieres. The 50th season of Survivor premieres tonight on CBS.
Because they do two a year, right?
I mean, holy cow.
I'm about 49 seasons behind.
Yeah, me too. I watched the first one.
Yeah, I remember watching the first one as well. And then I've watched clips. Just clips from the other years.
Watch clips. I don't think I've even done that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I lost interest.
And maybe the clips I'm thinking of are just promos for the show.
Maybe.
But it's going to be in the Fiji Mama Uka Islands. Everybody loves those.
I love the Mama
Uka Islands. in
Mama
Fiji.
Uka.
Oh, man. You can't
beat them.
When I'm not here, I'm in the Fiji Mama Muka Islands.
You just got hooked on a feeling in my head now.
Oh, yeah. Daddy was a cop. Day 25. Nancy Guthrie still held hostage by kidnappers. We don't know. We have no information. Nothing new to report there. Brandon Carr, the Trump-appointed FCC chair, has launched a new Pledge America campaign that aims to make TV stations more patriotic ahead of the nation's 250th anniversary. The campaign urges broadcasters to focus on highlighting pro-America content in honor of the milestone. His ideas include airing more historical segments or even starting each broadcast day with a Star-Spangled Banner or Pledge of Allegiance. Carr's announcement laid out specific examples of what he considers patriotic or pro-America programming. His ideas including running PSAs, short segments, or full specials specifically promoting civic education, inspiring local stories and American history, including segments during regular news programming that highlight local sites that are significant for America and regional history, such as National Park Service sites, or even starting each day again with the Star-Spangled Banner or Pledge of Allegiance. He really wants that to happen. He also suggested providing a daily Today in American History announcements, partnerships with community organizations that are working hard to bring America's stories of unity. So he wants us to air music from prominent U.S. composers like John Philip Sousa, Aaron Copland, Duke Ellington, or George Gershwin. Now, I went through and listened to some George Gershwin and John Philip Sousa marching band music yesterday, and none of them are as good as the gold medal hockey team when they showed up in Miami at a Miami nightclub, and they led the crowd in singing the national anthem. I know.
I love these guys. Love them. Unashamedly pro-American.
And the crowd is with them.
Yeah.
This is a bar in Miami. The 11th. I think it's 11th. Awesome.
I love this.
This is the Pat Gray Unleashed program. I mean, it's hello.
So great.
And now at the same bar, and just for fun, they were chanting USA. You can stop this video because then they go to. They also started to sing Lee Greenwood's "God Bless the USA," which was awesome.
I love it. Sing it.
Look at this, a nightclub in Miami. I mean, it's pretty amazing, actually.
It is. It is.
We don't need any more of that, but I mean, it's pretty amazing.
These guys can save America.
They almost have.
Yeah. They're going to bring us back together. Well, they
almost have.
All right.
That's incredible.
So I'm ready. Time Magazine, you can, the voting's closed.
Yep.
Person of the Year. The
hockey
U.S.
team.
men's hockey team. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, if we're supposed to do Today in American History, then today is February 25th, for those of you listening live, 2026. In 1836, this is for Brandon Carr, Samuel Colt patents the first practical revolving cylinder multi-shot revolver, allowing it to fire multiple shots without reloading. Then, first legal tender act of 1862 is passed on this date by U.S. Congress, authorizing the United States note greenback into circulation, the first flat paper money that is legal tender in America on this date in 1862. Guns and money. Hello. It's been a CTF today and American history on Pat Gray Unleashed. We also found out, what I'm going to do here, a couple of things. High schoolers are turning to chatbots for help, according to a new recent Pew Research Center. More than half of U.S. teens, 54%, use AI chatbots to get help with schoolwork. Even more students, 59%, think that using AI to cheat happens regularly. It just happens. We're going to do it. We're going to use it. They find it useful. More than a quarter of teens said chatbots are extremely helpful, I bet, with schoolwork. And 3% said, they're no help at all. Sure. No problem. So just know that your kids are using the chatbots to do their schoolwork, okay? And then we had, we forgot to mention who the designated survivor last night.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is his second year in a row, I believe, to be the designated survivor.
So either they don't like this guy,
right,
correct,
and they don't want him anywhere near the State of the Union, or he's the most brilliant, wonderful friend of Trump that exists on the planet.
So Doug Collins, Secretary of Veterans Affairs.
Secretary of Veterans Affairs
was our.
Can you imagine if something happened
He's
and
the guy.
Secretary of Veterans Affairs became the
The
president?
next thing you know,
man.
Kiefer Sutherland is the president.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's right there for you.
Yeah,
I know. All right. Well, that is your Chewing the Fat segment today. Be sure to subscribe to Blaze TV. Become a subscriber to Blaze TV. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. Is it still? Do we still have the secret?
I don't know.
State
Try
of the
it.
Union.
Try the 40.
Blaze. Yeah, because if you use just
SOTU 40, is
yes,
that what it was?
SOTU 40.
Yeah.
BlazeTV.com.
Yeah, try it, because the people that are going to deactivate that code aren't going to
They're
roll
not
in
up.
here for a few more hours.
So get there. Now's the time. Now's the time. Yeah,
Sneak
not
on
going to
in.
happen. So save yourself $40 on an annual subscription to Blaze TV. Use that code. Use it. I mean,
quickly.
You never know when it's going to be gone.
You never know.
Yeah, just hurry up and use the code, man.
There you go. Thank you.
Wait, where did you come from?
Wait, that sounded like the voice of Chris
on Overtime
Cruz.
yesterday, we concluded you weren't going to be here today.
Yeah.
I've been here the entire time.
You've been here the entire time.
Shut up.
I've just been sleeping.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
No way.
Lies.
Thanks, Lance. Thanks for your
Love
help
you, Lance.
this morning, because Chris couldn't wake up.
Couldn't be bothered being here at time because he was here late.
He was late last night.
He was here in the same building that this show broadcast from.
Right.
Late.
Did you authorize this studio to be used? Because
somebody
that's a good point.
I don't think they had authorization.
The only one that had authorization was Steve Dace. He asked, and I said yes.
All right, and I see the lightning bolt seems to be in good shape.
But Spanberger had no such authorization.
Absolutely not. And I did talk to him.
Good.
You gave him a good talking to.
Oh, yes, sir.
Excellent.
I mean, I thought the guy was gone.
Look at that. There he is.
I thought the guy
There's
was.
the proof.
I thought the guy was gone.
I know, right?
So, and everybody hates the guy that leaves the job and then comes back and just hangs out.
Yeah.
But I hates that guy.
You know, he only understood every other word, so I don't know if it was an effective talk.
Okay.
Between me and Stu.
Yeah. Apparently he didn't get it.
We
I don't
appreciate
think
you
he got it.
giving it a shot.
I don't think he got it.
You know, I'm in such a deep dive right now with the Olympic hockey team that I actually went back to the 1960 team and looked into that, because the 1960 team, that was our first gold medal ever in hockey. And that was really more of a miracle even than 1980 was.
How dare you? What?
They call it the forgotten miracle,
You keep bringing me down on the Miracle on Ice because
Why?
we got the gold this time. That is just like
that's not a miracle.
Echoes Miracles on Ice.
Not
then
a
the
miracle.
1960 team. Well, that was better than the Miracle on Ice. Shut up.
Well,
Let
these
us have
guys-
Miracle on Ice.
These guys were like farmers and pharmacists and grocers.
I love it.
And they put this team together, and
Yeah, sure. We could skate.
they also beat the Russians and the Canadians.
Nice.
They were
That's awesome.
7-0 in that tournament.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really interesting story because it's so unlikely. They were picked to finish last in the Olympics.
Yeah, because at that time they couldn't use any professional.
Right.
Right. Against America couldn't use any professional.
Exactly.
Of course, their competing teams and countries were using their professional people.
And again, I don't want to take anything away from the 1980 team because that was phenomenal.
Feels like you do.
No, I don't.
Sure does.
I really don't.
2 days in a row.
I mean, can't we just have unqualified,
Here's how much of a miracle that was, though,
Okay.
because the Russians had toured before the Olympics. They played 42 games, and they won 42 games. They were unbeaten. I mean, they were destroying teams. Their first 2 games in the Olympics, they won by a combined 33-4. That's the kind of juggernaut they were. And so that was amazing. And we took them down. We beat them.
Good. I love that.
I do too.
Absolutely.
Love it.
So, I mean, and this hockey team definitely brought this country together.
Sure did. And they continue to.
Yeah, and they continue to.
And they're getting such ugly blowback online.
Oh, absolutely.
Social media is all over
I wish
them.
Canada had won.
Yeah.
And now that I know they're Trump supporters, I would watch those games differently.
And they've many of them have been interviewed saying it's not about politics.
Right. Right.
I mean, I know all the people, Trump supporters, perhaps. Maybe some of them are.
I mean, some of them probably are.
And
They're
some
not
of them
all
are gonna,
Trump supporters.
No way.
And some of the people on the left are going to detest them even more when they see them dare sing songs about America.
Yeah,
I know.
And that's they'll roll their eyes at those clips where we feel we're beaming with pride. Yep. They're like, another log on the fire.
This nightclub in Miami is singing American pride songs
cool
and
is
just
that?
having a good time and feeling good about America.
Wow.
I love that.
Wow, there were strippers on the poles.
I'm sorry? What was
That's 11. Does have the dancers?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes. I was
Why?
very
I mean,
interested.
first of all, why is that a problem?
Because I was when I saw the video play, I was like, oh my gosh, please let it not be the one that I saw. You guys play the other version. There was a version that was coming from the boys behind. You could see the strippers, both male and females, also singing.
First
the
of all, those
American.
are dancers.
Strippers.
Okay.
They were
No,
naked.
They're go-go dancers.
Go-go
Is that
dancers.
what they are?
They're dancers.
Yeah. Okay.
So just
I'll accept that.
thank
You'll
you.
accept that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Did
I'm
you
gonna-
also see? I know we only have a couple of minutes, but the Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are scheduled to be deposed
Is that today?
this week.
This week, yeah.
Tomorrow and Friday. And they're scheduled to testify under oath. What's good about that is that they wanted to be out in the open and in front of everything, and so the committee has agreed to hold the depositions at Clinton's home. In New York.
No.
Today and tomorrow.
Oh my gosh! No one's above
closed
the
door. Closed door. And,
at their houses.
Yeah, at the house. At Chappaqua,
That'll
New
be the
York.
first time that Bill and Hillary have been together under the same roof in a house in
It's 2 separate
decades?
days. They may not. It's 2 separate days. They may not be there together.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get.
I thought Hillary wanted this broadcast.
I did too.
I thought that was part of her
That
deal.
was all part of the deal.
Transparency. Now they're doing it behind closed doors in their house?
At their house.
Wow.
Yeah. There was some scheduling issues.
That's despicable.
There was scheduling issues.
Of
And
course,
so,
there always are.
Yeah. So the committee said, sure, we'll come to your house and
God.
depose you there.
Gosh, these Democrats suck.
Closed door. No problem. It was,
Speaking of
so
which,
it's Hillary tomorrow, Bill on Friday.
okay. Speaking of how much the Democrats suck, what was the deal with the Portland Frog
So they
Brigade?
had alternate programming happening during the State of the Union speech.
Yeah,
And
outside, right?
Yeah, outside there. Had their old tent set up there, a little stage, and I think 10 or 12
I'm
people
a mother.
in the crowd.
I'm a physician, and I have a flag.
You guys are
And
so
I am the
good.
proud representative for Oregon's 3rd Congressional District. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And tonight, I
What a bunch
defy
of
Trump
doofuses.
and his
Defiance.org.
authoritarian project by standing in joyful, radical, peaceful
Right.
resistance with the Portland Frog Brigade.
Yeah, Portland Frog Brigade.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
It's a symbol. It's a symbol of resistance.
Why? Frogs?
Yeah, it's a symbol of resistance.
In what way?
Because they say costumes have become a symbol of resistance, first gaining attention, and now we're just doing it all the time. By using humor and ridiculous outfits, they want to draw attention to their fight against authoritarianism and fascism.
Cool.
Authoritarianism.
Yeah, that's what they want to do. I think I just had a stroke. And fascism in a way that stands out from traditional protests. So there.
And I have a flag. I mean, it was almost like that just shows you the sincerity of their love of country.
Wow.
That was
wow. They're unhinged.
They are.
I mean, let me quote the President of the United States. These people are crazy. Yes, they are.
Good night, everybody.
Well put.
Thank you.
We'll see you on Overtime.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.